and we're going to see who wins, audience or
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, that of flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo.
Just get it up. What's going on? Otter gang. Man, it's early. It's early. What are you guys doing to me? I ain't got my lights on. I gotta look all crispy, you know, all pretty. Man, it's 3 o'clock, man. It's 3 o'clock. What's going on? I don't even got it. I have a feeling when we have a child, they're going to be drawing watches on my hands saying, Daddy, it's time to make some money. Look at all these legends in here. It's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing a 2-hour live stream for the first time only. You're here with me. What's going on? We're going to make it work. I'm going to need some Buckleys, some throat lozenges, some Tylenol after this live stream. I tell you that much. I don't think I can slow it down. You know what I mean? I got pace. If there's one thing I have, it's pace. You put my ass on 2X and you know you can't keep up. And that isn't intentional. That's just me, man. That's just me, man. So we're going to fire off today, man. We're going to fire off today. Now, the question is, we take the double bottom. Do you guys all like that double bottom? I know you do. Okay, we gave you the warning as soon as we possibly could. Hit smack down on us, okay? Now, we missed our first trade. We got stopped out at a very small loss because we were using good risk management. That was this morning. And then we took the double bottom long, and we made some bank, yo. We made some bank. We made like $800, $900 on the day. Minus the I think it was like a 350 stop loss. So we up a good old 500, right? My God. What's going on, guys? Early Early bird, early word catches the worm. That's right, Nick. That's right, my brother. You know it. That's why we up ready to go. Morning update videos, giving you guys the levels in advance with the plan of action, bouncing off of this level, looking for this level. Man, crushing all that good stuff, man. You guys are killing it as a community. Man, we don't sleep over here, says Bex. What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, there ain't no time. Rest for the wicked. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We got that double bottom beauty queen. Let me raise my chair so I got some bounce in this. I'm ready. I got the pedal thing underneath the desk. I don't like using it though. I ain't one of these influencers who walks, you know? I ain't no influencer, man. I'm making that money off of trading. Sheesh, what a dump yesterday. So we got some things to cover today. We also had a request on how to use a trend-based fib extension, which is one of my favorite tools, as you guys know. Those who've been here with me, you know, that predictive Fibonacci golden pocket. Oh, you know you got to love that stuff, man. You got to love that stuff. You guys are all legends. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's jump in the chat. First, I want to see some otters in the chat. We got Trading Wars coming up, and I expect nothing but the best of you guys to show up and spam some damn otters, okay? And that's next week, the 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? You're going to come through and you're going to dominate the chat. Like we dominate the charts, we're going to dominate the chat, okay? There's no excuses to us not just dominating the chat, okay? Because we're here for 2 hours today. 2 hours. What's going on? Jorn Besser, Nick Musgrave, throwing up those otters. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day, you guys. Moon Boot Boy. Rumors say the like button isn't working. It is at 19 is mine. Please confirm. Let me double check. No, I think it can go a little bit higher, bro. Moon Boot Boy, you're absolutely correct. Just slap the like button, please, and thank you. We don't ask you for anything, man. You're doing well. That's great to see. Crypto Wanderer throwing up some otters, man. Thank you so much for your support. Post being around. What's going on? Lunar Beach's crypto, my man. He said he died last night. Damn, Daniel. We need you here, bro. We need you here. Don't be dying on us. We need you, bro. What's going on, man? Good to see you. R.S. Miller, been up since 4:30 a.m. Pacific. That is specific. Now, thank you so much, R.S. Miller, for being here. You always showing up, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Welsh Jesse, sup, Potter gang? What's up? Are you from Wales? I have a cousin in Wales. Well, like my Mrs. Otter's cousin in Wales, but he's my cousin too. You know, we about to be family come wedding day in August. Luke, what's going on? I'm just learning, but paper trading got in around 54,972, up $863 so far. Trying to learn. That's amazing, man. Paper trading, man. That's the way. I mean, my first year was like I traded, you know, paper trade, then $100 account, then $1,000 account, then I blew up that account, then another $1,000 account. Stayed pretty consistent, started compounding that account. Then it was a $10,000. Now it's like a $50,000, $100,000 account. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you got to start somewhere and work your way up there. Prove the strategy to be correct. Prove what you're seeing is correct. Backtest. Market Cipher backtest. Boom, boom. You know, and then you get to that point of where you can read the charts. It's like a children's novel. Right off the get go, it's like the Bible. It's like, you know, you don't understand that, you know, but you know, eventually it starts to become a working part of your life, and you understand that, and it hits hard. B Team Crypto, my moderator, Jonathan Schaefer, my moderator, man. You guys are definitely showing up for me. Thank you to the mods for all you do. Seymour Liddy Cabrera, what's going on, my man? Hopefully that XRP is working out for you. Got that dip down. Free Breaker, yo, to all good day. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. So many people out here. Blockchain Gaming, what's going on, my man? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Much love to every single one of you. I may even need to take a coffee break. 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. We haven't even looked at a chart yet. We're going to go over the trades. We're going to go over the charts. We're going to go over all that good stuff as we normally do. So let's get into it. Let's pretend we're walking. This is my walking. All right. We may have Trader Geo come on the show tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see, man. Guy lives 30 minutes from me, man. He's probably going to come to my house. I'm going to have to lock the door. Oh, man. Do it now. Smash the like button. Let's go. Stop whining. Just do it now. Okay? So, what do we got here? We got Bitcoin double bottom, as we called. Okay, so we're going to go over the trades first, then we'll go over the breakdown of market cipher and Bitcoin, North Star, where are we going, where we think we're going, how we're going to get there, and what's going on with this dump, okay? And then definitely going to, we called the long from here, okay, and we got the double bottom because of the amount of power, but we could see one thing on this dump down, okay? We could see that money flow was coming up, okay? That's your indication right here, is that, yeah, money flow did have a little dip, but nonetheless, it was making a higher low on this uptrend here. So you can see that was the indication of this move to the upside. Now I am out of the trade because you know me, I'm pretty in and out like a good Boy Scout. From here to here, I've taken those profits and I've ran to the bank with it, okay? And a nice, beautiful 1.5% move to the upside. And I could have held and we could have waited all this time here. But, I got to do a live stream and I got to get you guys all the alpha I possibly can. So trading and holding trades that, that I've already gotten out of and paid myself for is not necessarily going to be that beneficial. Alexandra G. What's going on, Alexandra? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Much love to you. Otterboss needs a thermos. To be fair, B Team Crypto, I got a thermos like the size of my head, and I'm looking at it right now. It's over in my work, in where my basement renovation's going on. What's going on, Melissa? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Keto RXD, as the people are rolling in, realizing it's the 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream now. We taking people's time slots, man. I almost feel guilty. Almost. But, I mean, our show's the best, so what can we say? Do you ever take swing trades on BTC? Unless I'm really bored? Not typically. The swing trades for me are me after I just let the rest of the trade kind of run. For me, I'll add to a trade. But for me, it's like, not much swinging. We set you up for the swing trades. We analyze the swing trades to higher term time frames, but trading is definitely a personal adventures, okay? A personal adventure. And you got to identify what kind of person you are, okay? Are you type of person who is in and out of the trades, goes spend times with their family? Are you the type of person who holds a trade for a long time, looking to make gains over time? Are you a person who can't be on the charts all the time and you have a job, so you need to swing trade? Or is it you want to come to the charts, extract some profits, and say... So for me, I'm very much focused, come in. I have alerts set on certain levels. The alert goes off. I come into the computer. I focus. I make my trade. I get out of my trade. I'm done for the day. I give you guys the setups as they appear to me, and we continue to make those profits. Okay, so the first one here, trade setup given events. Now I am trying to get more clearer with my trade setups. Okay, and we got stopped out of this trade here with a $300 loss this morning. So this was the first trade. We were looking for that swing double bottom, bullish divergence here. But we did not get the continuation we wanted. We did have a break of structure as well. So this was the trade setup from this morning. Now, sometimes this does play off, and we did get quite a dumperelli. Okay, so that was right over that was right over here this morning. Yeah, so that was right here. Let's mark out the vertical. That was there. Okay, so going into this trade, okay, what happened? So coming down here, double bottom, bullish divergence, right? The break of structure was right here. So we got the bullish divergence from here to here. Okay. Ignore this part here. We can rewind it so you don't have to see it. Okay. So we got the bullish divergence to the upside, and we want to see continuation here. We broke structure to the upside. So this was my kind of leading indication here, is that we broke structure. We took out this high here, right? So I was thinking a retest, back down, and a continuation upwards. Okay, I was wrong. That's why we used a good stop loss, and we continue to march on. Okay, so that was the first trade setup. But I am trying to be more precise with the signals. I mean, it's do your own research, right? So for me, like, this is a free Discord. We give signals, we give trade ideas. Brewberry, Kyle, Lunar Beaches Crypto, we all give you guys insights. Okay, it's definitely for us not to be like, oh, we're professional traders. I make my money off of trading, okay? But I also have my mind and my take profit strategy and my risk management strategy applied to my charts, okay? You got to do your own due diligence to make sure that you're trading your strategy and applying your risk management to your charts and so on, right? So hopefully that was our swing failure pattern, right? I got stopped out, right? On to the next one, no revenge trading. Okay, now that's key, is that we don't want to try to recap our losses. We want to reset and come back into the charts. So we are aware of the CME futures of the gap being halfway full, so we were expecting a little bit more dumpage. We got the move back up, and then we are looking at this, the break of structure to the upside, retest to the downside. Okay, that's what we were looking for. However, double bottom momentum is wild right now. So that invalidated the initial trade, and then we were looking for the double bottom, okay? So that was what we traded, and then we made our juicy profits here of whatever, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about $1,000, right? Minus the 300, we've made $700 today. So very, very nice trade. Always sharing it with you guys, making sure that you guys we're being transparent, and we're always making sure that you guys can see what we're doing, so that, you know, you ain't got this guy here who's jibber-jabbering on the internet and trying to feed you bullshit. There's nothing worse. In my opinion, we want to create a community of transparency and a community of people who are actually winning their trades. Gio, what's going on? Trader Gio's in the chat. Much love to you, bro. We're going to have you on 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing 2-hour live streams, bro. I don't know how I got conned into doing this. I thought I could just trade, make my money, and say, hey, forget about it. You know what I mean? And now the demand is there. The demand is there. Gio's going to be on tomorrow with us at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he's going to share. I got this Trader's Reality thing here. And, like, I'm waiting for you to explain it to my community, bro. These vector candles, these market makers, you got some explaining to do, because I know you got a good insight of market Cipher. The thicker the money flow, the bigger the divergences. Guys, this is Geo to a T right here. The thicker the money flow, the bigger the divergences, right? He's getting in here. He's riding this thing up like it owes him money, man. Bro. That's it, man. That's it, right? Did I get the Geo call right? Did I get the Geo? The thicker the money flow, the bigger the divergences, guys. But we jumped in here. We made a quick $700, man. Very nice little trade to the upside. Catching that. I mean, however you want to catch it. But tomorrow's going to be good, guys. So don't want to miss out on, you know, another trader giving you insight. The man makes profits. You know, we wouldn't have anyone else on here. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. See? He knows, right? So he's got his systems, and I want him to be able to share that system with you, and obviously go give him a follow. The man knows his shit, and he definitely is a Market Cipher family, and he's my neighbor, man. He's my neighbor. So much love to you, man, my Canadian neighbor. I gotta work on those pecs, bro. I got the tradesman strong though. I got like the carpenter forearms, bro. I break skulls with these. They're like a rock, you know. And you guys are going to make all the wanking jokes. You guys are going to make all the jokes about the forearms in the chat, probably incoming anytime soon. But yeah, we did take that trade this morning. And guys, it is for you to do your own due diligence as well. Okay, so we definitely have that. We're going on Trading Wars next week here. So we'll be on Trading Wars going against some people. I mean, come on. I think my biggest competition in that is going to be Crypto Blood. We got, I think Jenna's back, and we'll see who else. I think Tradefly and OC guy are on there, and they're more swing traders, so I don't know. We're gonna hopefully We're gonna have to hopefully teach some lessons. You know why Otter Gang is king, and show up for everybody here. And then we have a lot of FUD going on throughout the industry here. But I want to bring up, that knows, okay? That's Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
And it's dropped. What are you going to keep dropping? Or do you think it's going to go up? And it's dropped. What are you going to keep dropping? Or do you think it's going to go up?
No, it's going to go up.
From there?
Once it starts, no, it's going to go up.
From there?
Once it starts.
Why is it lagging? Can you buffer, please? With my fast-ass computer, with my fiber internet? Why am I paying for this shit? Look at my hair. This is where I'm sitting right now, by the way. From there?
Once it starts like that, it's going to go up, yeah.
You can buffer all you want, you fugazi. Madonna. So we're talking about here. He comes, he checks the charts. Last night he said, the stock market is actually going down. While we were watching the news together. You can't go down forever, right?
No.
Okay. Because right now it went up and then it went sideways, you see?
Yeah.
And then it dropped, but only a little bit. It doesn't come below here.
No.
So it should keep going. Okay. Knows. So it's talking about here. We were talking about the 4-hour, how we pumped up, continued sideways. It's retraced, and now he says it's going to continue up from here, okay? So that's his prediction. I don't know. This guy, I ain't going to say much besides this guy's banged on these calls. Like, look at all the no-nos in the chat, man. Oh, man. The man is a trusted indicator. Let's go. DCA. Oh, man. Look at all the no-nos in the chat. My God. Oh, and we're getting a pushback right now. We're coming up into that sell pocket that we were talking about this morning. Okay, so we have the two sell pockets that we are looking for a particular rejection at. And we'll see if we get there in the next coming hours. My God, look at all the no-nos in the chat. My God, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, smashing the like button, all those good things. So we've made some calls, we've made some profits, and we readjust and we reevaluate where we're at now in the market. So double bottom, yes. Okay, double bottom, beautiful. Right now we got to take out this high. Okay, this high is going to be crucial for us to take out, right? We got a sell wall here. That's a little fib pocket, and then we can look for a retrace continuation to the upside. Okay, so this is something I'm looking, but we want to see this high taken out. Now, one thing that is for certain is China's dumping on us. Like, we go to bed, and I know a lot of you guys are up partying and all that stuff, but thank you so much, Gio. We'll catch you tomorrow. Much love to you, brother. Have a good rest of your day, man. Much love to you. God bless. Can't spam it, but definitely support No. Thank you so much for supporting my grandfather. God bless him. He's the man of my world. I grew up without a dad, and he was kind of that for me. So, much love to him. He's yeah, I get emotional thinking about it. He's giving me everything, So, back to the charts. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for this high to be taken out. We're getting good support here. And you can see that this is a fib. Okay, so it depends on where you pull it from. You can pull it from the very low here. Now, I typically always suggest pulling it from the beginning of the move. So if you pull it from down here, right? If you pull it from here, from this low, you get a golden pocket, right? For me, I would pull it from this low here, okay? And why is that? Is because whenever I'm trading, I like to pull it from when the short for when the trend started, okay? So you can see here you were making lower lows and lower highs all the way down here. You can see that very clearly on this downwards trend line here, right? You can see that you were making that market structure to the downside. So you broke structure when you got above this high here. Until then, you were in a downtrend, okay? You did make a higher low here, and then your higher high here. So for me, I always pull my fib from the start of the move. And you guys will hear me say that multiple times. So instead of pulling it from down here, I will definitely pull it from here. You can also hold control to make it a little bit more tighter. So you can see I always mark out the golden pocket 786 as an area. Okay, and that's also something that I do as well. So this is an area on a 4-hour time frame for where we're looking for a bounce. Okay, and yes, it's a very big span of for Bitcoin, it's about 2.5%, right? So this is a big area where we're looking for a bounce and a continuation to the upside. Now, there is some trend lines that we can see that are coming in that are looking at like support as well to continue to hold us up, okay? But we are very aware that there is a CME gap below us, okay? So you can hold whenever you want to find kind of a trend line that matches up, go to where you want it to match up and pull backwards, which can also act as a easy way to find support, right? So you can see this here. You can go exactly to that one. And you can see that as a beautiful little triangle heading to the upside. And then you can see this as a beautiful little triangle heading that way. So you could draw these pennants. You can draw this and kind of take a look at where we think price is going to go. However, I do enjoy more of a fib base volume kind of base area where I have my key levels of support and resistance matched up with shelves of volume in order to pull those levels to give us more accuracy. But being aware of a trend line is tracking momentum, is tracking where price may have a bounce. But to me, it's only used as a tool to kind of have an idea of where we think price is going to go. Okay? It's our boy Alex. Oh, what's going on? Wick, K Nick, what's going on? Much love to you. Throw some alts you would like to see in the chat, says Nick. Yeah, guys, if you throw in some alts, I believe Nick has been tallying up all those alts in the chat. I don't know. Dave Digital, have you been playing with the alt game in the chat? I just want to see Tesla XRP, worst mod ever. I don't know what you guys are doing. Darren does things in the chat. Just popping in to say hi and like. Catch y'all later in the week. Much love to you, DDT, man. Hope you're having a wonderful week, my brother. Much love to you. Now, there's one thing we need to check out, and that's the CME gap. And you can see we have not filled it yet. So typically, these gaps get filled, and we all like a good gap, okay? Make all the jokes you want. However, you can see that these typically get filled. Now, if you want to go and back test this, it's very important to understand these gaps and how I'm looking at this area here, how we created the gap on the move up here, right? Then we moved up, retested the gap, and then continued on our way up. So something like this could be in the future for us as well. And this was right around 40,000 where we created this gap. We created a little gap down here. And then there was the gaps down here that we never did revisit. Okay, so sometimes these don't get revisited. However, a lot of the time they do. Okay, so that's just something to keep on your radar going forward. Okay, so we can jump back here. We can see that we are filling about half of the gap here. And we could just take off from here, or we could come down a little bit lower. But that's just something to be aware. I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, the gap, it's going to get filled, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, we'll see. Like, I don't, yes and no, they do get filled. But it's also something to be aware of, like, when we're up here and we've created that gap, that price may return to that gap. And that would have been a clear, a very good trade idea alongside with some technical analysis suggesting that you were like making maybe higher highs and lower lows, right? Something like that. Bearish divergence playing out, going back to fill the gap before continuing upwards. Now that would have been a fair trade strategy, or money failing to come back in and coming back out, right? Something like that alongside with the gap being below you would be good confluence, right? You want to add layers of confluence to your trade in order to make sure that you're putting the probabilities in your favor for good trades, okay? The BINGX is in the chat, guys. We got a little bit of a good old announcement. If you guys like a great community of like-minded people, if you guys like honesty and transparency and kindness, and you like knowledge, because knowledge is profit, as we know, You guys got to go over tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, my friends over here, Billy Goat Tails. I even have a little goat. I bought. Yeah, that's right. I got a goat. Okay, I got a goat for you guys, Billy Goat Tails, and the otters. Okay, look, we've hijacked the goat. That's kind of rude. The goat doesn't want to be exposed like that on the internet. We'll turn it around here, but we have Billy Goat Tails tonight. If it was up to me, I would make it Wolverine on moose tails. You know, I don't know. I like moose and I like Wolverine. I'm Canadian. What do you want from me? Okay? Wolverine on moose. But make sure you guys join us tonight on Billy Goat Tales. We'll be talking about memes, okay? So go over here. Meme coin business plan. Set reminder, okay? Share it out. And come and hang out with us. It's a great space, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? But yeah, we're very grateful to Billy Goat Tales. Billy himself has put me on. He's got me my first collab. He's always reached out to me. He's always supported the channel, and I will always stand by him and support him as well. And alongside with all his beautiful friends at Billy Goat Tales. Cluck, cluck, motherfuckers. We love you, Chicken Pollo and BioMex and Billy Goat Tales. So, yeah. Much love. Join us over there tonight. Be there or be square, okay? And I will share it out like I normally do on the Discord. Okay, going back to Bitcoin here. Sheesh, we got to go 2 hours, guys. We got to go 2 hours. You guys are filling my evening with kindness, man. 2 hours. You guys liking the 3 p.m. start, man? I guess I'll like the stream then. Oh, Dave Digital hitting me with the kindness button, man. So in the short-term time frame, like we were talking about with Bitcoin, okay, this is going to lead markets. We have our two levels that haven't changed since this morning. I share this every morning in our update video and in the Discord. So I do share these setups as well and what I'm looking for. And if you are new, join us in the free Discord. We'd love to have you. Everything is free here. You guys are spoiled rotten, but we give you these areas, right? The big buy area this morning, okay? And yes, it was a buy area because we did pump, but we were looking for the bounce from this area. So that's why we jumped into that long today twice. Was wrong once, was right the second time, but with good risk management, we made $700, right? So that's the trick, man. It's you can be wrong a couple times, maybe 3 times, depending on your R multiple, right? If you have 3-to-1 trades, I mean, you're laughing, right? And it's stacking those. Right? Live an hour in the future. I live an hour in the future. What's going on, Curtis Neal? Hope you're doing well, man. Marcus Cipher, brother. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. So we got these two sell walls. Now these are golden pockets from the swing highs to the swing lows. You can simply see here. So you pull this from the top of this move to the bottom of this move, which was down here. So you can see I would adjust this now a little bit higher, okay, just to there. Now this one here, we want to go from swing high to swing low. And you can see it's a 786 golden pocket area as well that we are currently knocking on the door of. And it's failing to get above, okay? Also, we have some key levels that we share in this group as well, which line up with volume, helping us all be profitable and all that good stuff as well. So I take this one off here. And you can see our key levels around 62 or 65,200 all the way up to 66,871, okay? And I also share all of these in the Discord with you guys as well. And you can see how well these levels are respected throughout our trading days, okay? So you can see, for me as a intraday scalper, these have paid me quite well throughout the day. Now, there was a couple of indications that I do use in my trading to build confluence. Now, I have volume, I have VWAP, and I have EMAs, okay? So first and foremost, I always throw on the VWAP during my trading day. And you can see here that we came up to the VWAP and we got a rejection this morning. So came up to the VWAP and we typically return to the VWAP. So the VWAP, volume weighted average price, acts as kind of your indication of where price wants to go. When you get away, you typically come back to. When you get away, you typically come back to it. Now, with confluence of like double bottoms or swing failure patterns, you can use this as confluence to where the VWAP acts as a level of resistance. And it's worked perfectly today because you can see you came right back up to it and then you got a rejection down. And as you're doing right now, where you're coming up to it and getting a rejection down. So a VWAP, volume weighted average price, is a very simple tool. Just go over here. It's free and it's very useful if you're trading within the day. Okay, so that's another tool that we use here in order to kind of predict where price is going to go as we get further away. I do have a whole trading video on VWAP and stuff like that. So if you want to go and check those out, that would be great for you as well, just to kind of educate yourself on VWAP as well. Now, I am going to go over fib extensions and trend-based fib halfway through the video today. So we'll do that. We had a request from a member, but we're going to do the top-down analysis on Bitcoin and make sure that we get you guys all the ideas possible for the Bitcoin price. On a tiny island in the middle of an ocean. What's going on, guys? Billy Goat Tails tonight. Wesley Vandenbrack. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Bullish Bradley in the chat. What's going on? Dave Digital with the clogs. Mark Dutch showing up. Good afternoon. Oh, geez, let's go. Huck's in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? So you can see there is a little bit of a concern here with our weekly. So we'll get off these levels and we'll look at our weekly here. We'll turn off our VWAP and we'll do the market cipher top-down analysis. And you can see the weekly is curling down. Now this is okay because we are anticipating a green dot next with the posturing to the downside on the VWAP here. So this is not too concerning. We just want to see the leveling out of money flow and then a continuation pattern. Okay, so we want to see this come down and then back up, forming that continuation to the upside. Okay, 3-day is what we were eyeing up here. Coming to the zero line, we had a clear rejection down on the zero line. We will have a print come tomorrow. So we'll see if we're anticipating a green dot here on the 3-day. Right now you can see money is coming out, which is fine because money is as thick as a milkshake, right? So money is very thick. So we're looking for the flattening out here and then the continuation upwards. Okay, the 3-day, look at how thick the dang money flow is. Okay, typically we're up here. Right now we are astronomical. Okay, so that's very, very thick money flow. It wouldn't be natural for this to kind of cool off and flatten out, and we'll have to wait for the flattening in order for the upturn of the VWAP. But this is kind of going to be our guideline, this VWAP here on the 3-day of what to anticipate for the coming next 3 or 4 days to kind of forecast the future and definitely give ourselves some sort of insight, right? We want to have some sort of prediction to how we're going to do some TA and give ourselves an edge in the market. And that's what Market Cipher allows us to do, okay? So looking here, we can see money's coming out steadily here on the 2-day, looking for this to turn back up similarly to the 3-day. However, we did get the green dot, right? So red dot, green dot, you can't print more. You can't go red dot, right? You got to go red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot. So the red dot is printing. It hasn't confirmed yet, but if we don't bounce from here, then this should be confirmed by tomorrow. Okay, so that's something we're going to watch if we confirm that red dot. Going to the daily here, we can see that we do have a very aggressive candle on the daily. Not looking too good in my opinion, guys. So patience, right? Patience, getting that bounce. We can see right now, looking for that bounce in continuation to the upside. 66,083. We're just getting back up to 66,000. Happy days nonetheless. Okay, we have this big chunk of volume that we're putting in right now, pre-halving, taking out all-time highs. This run is a bit different, guys. So we are getting our bootstraps on and preparing for that push to the upside. Now, like we said, we could see that continuation here and then eventually a breakout of this kind of flag pattern that we have going on here. Okay, so that's one thing that we are keeping an eye on for that continuation of this uptrend, right? And the breakout of this could be absolutely incredibly violent, especially given the tail that we have for this breakout. If we were to measure this tail, if we were a pattern trader, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a big pattern trader, but you take this measure move from here to like, this is your tail, I think. Is it from there to the top? And then you're looking at, 90. It's weird. A lot of things are pointing to like around 90 to 95,000 for Bitcoin. Not saying we're getting there right away, but I mean, I think we're getting there eventually, right? We're getting there eventually. Put a 1 in the chat if you do believe we see 100,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. 1 in the chat. I want to know, do you guys believe we're going to put a 1 in the, we're going to put 100,000 Bitcoin before 2025? I really want to know. Put a 1 if you think there is. Put a 2 if you don't think there's going to be, okay? Are we still bullish? You look at your extensions here, 2 to 1. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Okay, so going down on our 1 day here, or our daily, we can see that we are curling down here. Confirm red dot. Very aggressive posturing here on the VWAP. Okay, so this to me needs to flatten out, right? We need to spike back and start to work our way back towards the 0 line and look for that continuation on the daily here. You can see we are hovering above the 0 line here on the RSI, which is bullish, right? The money flow is still thick. So there's still quite a few things that are pointing to the upside. Then we got our hidden anchor trigger here for continuation upwards. We just want to see that VWAP return to the 0 line. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 120 1 1 1 1 mang 1 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5 150K in a few months, says Lunar Beaches Crypto. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Oh, God. Oh, God. Now, man, that's crazy. You guys are all 100K emphatic 1. Oh, yeah, let's go. All right. Now, my next question to all you guys is, what is your price prediction for the bull run? I said 212,000. I have a price prediction video across many different channels. Okay, so a lot of you guys are bullish. A lot of you guys think we're breaking that 100K. So 2025, between let's say April and November, bull run finishing off. What is your price target, guys? You guys have to have a plan. Okay, don't FUD me on your plan. Okay, mine is $212,000 Bitcoin. Are you guys like, I'm just 350,000? I'm just curious to what you guys, Curtis Neal, they're 0 in 3 days. Get that garbage out of here. Oh man, you guys, Dave Digital said 12K. I think we're gonna start calling you Gareth Soloway. Oh man, you guys are crazy. I love you guys, man. You guys are absolutely fire. Let's look at the 15-minute here. Have we broken out yet? No, but this looking like I want to break out. So going back to the market cipher analysis, top down, going into that 12. Okay, the 12 is flattening. That's a good sign. Oh, this is very aggressive stochastics and money flow coming out. So this is, it don't look too good, guys. It don't look too good. Nice curvature here on the money flow. Look at that that VWAP though. Definitely begging for a bounce. Okay, begging for a bounce here on the VWAP. When it starts to flatten, that's a lead indication that we are going to try to turn back up. Okay, so let's see what happens here in the next couple of hours. You know, we got a print in 4 hours, so that will be interesting to see. And you can see the very big wick to the downside coming and grabbing liquidity. And you could say that this was definitely a demand zone right down in here, where you can see you did have that demand before moving up and continuing to the upside. So that's also something to be aware of. So we've come down, we filled up half the CME gap, okay, and we have bounced quite aggressively. Okay, nice bounce. We called the bounce. We gave the bounce. We're happy for the bounce. And Did we take the double bottom? Yes. 56% of you guys said yes. Try to flip those numbers, and hopefully we don't get anybody wrecked, and we continue to help you guys be profitable and making money from this market. That's what it's all about, okay? That's what it's all about, is working together and making money from this market as best as we can, guys. I'm very grateful for every one of you. Thank you guys for all 125 of you viewing in. We got 62 likes. If you don't mind smashing those like buttons, join us in the free Discord, all those good things. We're doing our first ever 2-hour live stream. This is pretty incredible. Thank you guys so much for being here. I remember when we were streaming from my little apartment in Australia with no mic, with a shitty microphone, with a shitty camera, just kind of hoping to help someone. And now, you know, we're slowly but surely taking off to the upside, up and to the right only, guys. So thank you guys for supporting the channel, and we'll continue to show up for you guys. Thank you. Now, looking at the 8-hour, we're getting that push back, man. This looks aggressive, right? So things start to really change when we get into those shorter term time frames. Yes, daily, looking like it's like dying, right? Dying, big bearish candle. However, we get into our 8-hour here, and it looks like we're trying to engulf this previous candle. This could be bullish as ever, right? We are coming into our sell wall initially right now, so we need to be cautious, but you can see the VWAP posturing to the upside and our stochastics flattening out with our momentum wave getting to the oversold area. So this is all positive signs. Now going into our 4-hour, we can see we're coming up to that zero line, and money flow remains green. Now, we said this a couple of days ago where we have seen money flow establish kind of a trend to the upside. Initially, it was oscillating, right? You see the oscillation. Now we've really established a trend to the upside. So let's see if we get that bounce off the zero line and that continuation upwards in the shorter term time frames. Now you can see here, VWAP's approaching the zero line. Money flow has come down, but we do have posturing to the upside on the stochastics as well. And you can see the curvature starting to peak on the momentum wave. So what are we typically looking for? We're looking for this to continue its work upwards like this, right? Maybe a little dip like that. VWAP crossover, bounce off the zero line, right? And then we're looking for this to kind of wiggle and continue its way upwards with money coming back in, right? So that's kind of our tall tale of a reversal from a very aggressive downwards trend line here, spiking it on our heads, okay? So that's what we're looking for, but we also want to be very cautious because we know that in the short term, we are in a downtrend, right? We have broken structure to the downside. Overall macro, long term. Short term, 4-hour, we're in a downtrend, so we're anticipating a lower high, right? A lower high, and then a continuation, right? Until we start putting in very clear market structure to the upside where we are making higher highs and higher lows, we don't want to be totally putting the whole bank on to these trades, right? We want to see proof in the pudding before we jump in, right? You got to take it for a test drive, right? So let's make sure we take things for test drives. And we're not talking about Mark Dutch's Tinder dates. I couldn't resist, man. I couldn't resist. Oh, man. 150K price target. Okay. Nick Musgrave, thank you for posting all of the tokens. We will get to all of those, my man. Thank you for sharing that in the chat. Much love to you, brother. 50K in 3 days, says 12 Big Dow. Wow. 169K, $512 million by the end of this year. 364K, that would be interesting. 240K, 244, 125. Okay, I don't think you guys are bullish enough. What did that one guy say with the dots on his charts? 500K Bitcoin? Sheesh. Follow the great Billy Goat Tails on X, says Mark Dutch. I couldn't resist either. Oh, man. Let's see some Mark Dutch clogs in the chat. Thank you, Mark, for always being here supporting the channel. My man. 400 and Okay, so getting into the nitty gritty, we are getting a bounce. We have the 2 doji candles here on the 3 hour. We are getting a nice bunch of engulfing here on the 2 hour, curving to the upside. Money flow is coming back in. You can see the double bottom here that we called earlier. The 1 hour as well, looking as if it wants to push to the upside. Okay, now this isn't to be mistaken for the big downtrend that we are in, because we know that we have clearly made higher lows, and we're looking for that continuation where we get a very clear indication of market bottoming and reversing. Okay, we want to see that reversal come in, and then we can look to fire off some real strong longs. Nonetheless, we are in a very bullish environment, and we don't want to be favoring shorts that long, but we also want to be aware of what the market is doing so that we can position ourselves to make more money. Okay, that's the key. Is we want to make money off of this stuff. We wouldn't be here yelling at a computer screen, working together in a Discord, sharing our ideas, sharing our altcoins if we didn't want to make money. Okay, Andy Lee, what's going on? So now we're gonna go over our altcoins and a bit of predictive analysis on how we use trend-based fib analysis. We got Andy Lee in the chat. She asked us the other day of how we use our trend-based fib analysis and what would be more perfect than Caspa. So we'll go through Caspa and we'll do a demonstration quickly on how we use our trend-based fib analysis. Okay, so that's going to be a key way of how we do it and how we use this tool in order to predict where price is going, right? So we look at anything that doesn't have any kind of future or past. It doesn't have a past, right? So we want to make sure that we are using our predictive tools, right? So we definitely want to make sure that we have our Fibonacci retracement is number one, easiest one, and then our trend-based fib extension, okay? Second easiest one. So we got 2 tools here, right? First easiest one, Fibonacci retracement tool, okay? For me, you got your 1-to-1, and anything after a 1-to-1 is an extension. So you want to add your 272, your 168, which is your extension golden pocket area, right? Your extension, then your 2-to-2, your 2.618, right? And up the list you can go with this tool. And then you can get multiples of different extension levels. Now I can clear off the chart here and give you guys the whole shaboozle here so you guys are prepared for all of this. Okay, so you can see here, I have up here, you could add your 3 out of 3, but you get your extension levels all the way up. Now, if you're looking to pull this thing, you go to your tool, right? Fib, you pull from swing high to swing low, okay? You can even go down to here if you want, right? Swing high to swing low on how I would pull it. You can see the start of the move down, right? Just like I teach you with pulling your fib, you want to go from this is the move up, this is the start of the move downwards, okay? So you're going to pull from either this one or this one. I prefer this one, okay? And then you're going to pull, this is an outlier. I wouldn't pull to here, okay? This is a big scam wick, in my opinion. You want to pull to that support there or this support here. And then you can see, before this price is here, you can mark out here, and you can mark out here, and you can mark out here for areas of confluence, and you can see that it predicted the tops quite perfectly, okay? You can see that as well. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. You can also, so if I was using that live right now, you can also pull it here. So I would go from this move here all the way down to this move here, right? And I would go into my charts and I would add these extension levels to where I'm looking for a reaction of price all the way up to here, right? And then now I have, not only do I have an area where I'm looking for resistance, okay? I'm looking for resistance, but this can also be a take profit area, okay? So if I'm looking, let's say I get into a long and I'm looking for this to continue upwards and I'm not sure where to take profits, I can take profits along these fib levels, okay? That's definitely a key way that I would use them. And you can use this in bull trends and in downtrends. Now, what do we mean by that? Now, if we were here and we wanted to predict this low, right? So instead of going from swing high to swing low, right, and shooting them upwards, I can shoot them the opposite way. So I can use my fib tool and I can pull from swing low to swing high, okay? And look at this. It gave me the bottom here. You're 1618. So it gave you the bottom here, okay? From swing low to swing high, and it gives you an area. I always draw an area around it. It's not going to be perfect, but it gives you an area of where you can look for a possible entry, right? Whether up or down, it gives you that beautiful entry. Now, fib tools are going to help you guys a lot in this bull run, especially when you're looking to take profits. You're looking for retracements. You can go from swing low to swing high here. So if you were going to drop, you could drop down to here and vice versa. Now, the other tool, trend-based fib. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, uptrend, right? Downtrend. 1, 2, 3, right? And then you want to go from highs to lows, from lows to highs to lows, okay? Now, how would you use this one, right? So if I want to see the trend-based fib here, let's say I only have multiple points of data here. So I'll go over to my tool. I'll go from swing low to swing high to swing low, okay? And you can see 618, the 1-to-1, and you can see you get levels all the way up. Now with this tool, it's a lot more based on in my opinion, to where you need confluence. Okay, confluence is key with the trend-based fib. Okay, when you use confluence, I find this tool to be way stronger. Okay, so for me, getting rid of this, you want to make sure that your trend-based fib is hitting on key points as confluence. So for me, I would use it here. Okay, and I would go from swing low to swing high to swing low. Okay, and I can see that we have a 1-to-1 being hit right here. Okay, so we have our 1-to-1 being hit right here. That gives me confluence for the future. Okay, so look, we got one here, and then we got one here, and then we got one here. Calling the highs even better. Okay, because there is confluence where I'm getting a touch basically on the key levels of the golden pockets, of the 786s. Because there's confluence within this pull, I can expect confluence with the trend further on where I can't see it, right? When I can't see this, I'm pulling this tool to see this in the future, right? I'm giving myself an outlook of where price is going to go. And that's definitely a key way that I use the trend-based fibs and the Fibonacci extensions to find key prices of take profits. So if I wanted to use it live right here on Caspa, I would pull from swing low to swing high here to swing low, right? And I can see, okay, this matches up clearly with my highs here. And look at these key volume levels that I have, pretty close, right? And that can give me extensions. The even numbers, 3 out of 3, 2 out of 2, okay? You might not want the 272 or the 272, but I always use the 3 and the 618s as my key levels, okay? So I just wanted to go through that. That was requested from Andy, and just how I use those tools in order to build confluence within my charts to kind of predict the future, use my little crystal ball, all that kind of good stuff, right? And you can use it on anything. I have used it even with my Bitcoin price prediction, okay? So we got our parabolic trend here, right? And with a fib extension, you can get up to $212,000 for your extension. So give it a whirl, back test it, use it, see how it works for you, and hopefully that helps you guys out. You gotta love those crystal balls. Gotta love those crystal balls. Or you could just long when no says long. It's up to you guys, man. But yeah, it's definitely a very helpful tool. I love fibs. Pine cones, baby. Pine cones, okay? Today's lesson is in pine cones. 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 1 is 3, 3 + 2 is 5, 5 + 3 is 8, and so on, okay? Fibonacci sequence, the way of life, man. That's as woo-woo as I'm getting. Don't make me get into the moon charts today. Okay, guys? We're doing a 2-hour live stream, and we want to keep pushing forward. What is a fib retracement? They're a difference. So the fib retracement is from swing high to swing low, or swing low to swing high. We use this on a daily basis to find bounce levels. Typically, you're bouncing off of your 618 golden pocket. Right here, I have a video on the Fibonacci, your 618, or your 382, if it's more of an aggressive one. But it's definitely, you're looking for your golden pocket 786 bounce. I've added the 0.65, which is your golden pocket ratio, okay? And that's where you typically get reactions of price. And if you backtest it, it's definitely going to make you a lot of money, okay? And it works all throughout every single chart. I got to get a drink. I'll be right back. I think I got some music for you guys, though. You guys, I think you guys like this tune. You guys let me know if you like this tune. And I'll put it, of course, on the 15-second chart.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto.
I'm allowed a break, right? We're halfway through the show. We got another hour of me. Who would have thought? Let's get into it, guys.
Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital.
Alexo, crypto. All right. We're back. And let's get into those alts. We got a whole bunch to go through here. And first, if you want to plug your ears, you can. But we're going to go into XRP. Look at Bitcoin getting a little dump here, guys, on the 15-second chart. Wow. I'm half asleep. I know, right? Like, I'm just getting up, man. I'm just coming out of Canadian hibernation, man. And then people are like, look at XRP. And I'm like, man, why did I even get up, man? Oh, man. XRP, man. Whew. Oh, you ugly. You ugly XRP, man. Alexo Crypto. Let's go, Alexo Crypto. As... Man, Crypto Face called me Alexo Crypto. Can't get rid of it, man. Can't get rid of it. XRP, buy zone, falling through it. Okay. Big dirty trend line. Got to get above 65 cents, man. I sound like a broken ass record, but you can see here. Thank you, Brad Garlinghouse, for winning your court case. However, they said something about stabilizing price the other day on XRP, guys. They're doing a hell of a good job. Like a really good job. So you're in your buy zone for XRP. If you're buying XRP, 59 cents. If you do have, I don't know what kind of research you're doing or you want it to do well, okay. You're at the value area low of this entire range and you're looking for it to come up, okay? 65 cents. You got to get above this in order for me to even like look at you, okay? It's like, come on, go to the gym and do some sit-ups, man. You're not increasing your value, okay? So you want to see that structure build to the upside. You're in your buy zone. And that's very simply value area, low area. Simply coming up on this uptrend. Very boring price action. Kind of upsetting for all you XRPs, maxis. But you know what? I always appreciate XRP for fighting the SEC. Anybody who punches Gary Gensler out XRP style, I'm happy to support you guys, man. Don't worry, the bravest toaster is here. Now we're getting all our 4 o'clock people, man. Like, sheesh. I mean, some of you guys have been here from 3 p.m. We're doing the 2-hour live stream, giving it a whirl, seeing how we do today, and hopefully we get you guys that alpha 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday, from now on going forward. You know, you guys asked for it. You guys are getting it. We didn't think we would ever get to here where people were asking me to stay longer, but we're here nonetheless. So XRP looking for that bounce. Okay, I would just be patient here. Higher lows, higher highs to the upside. Okay, looking like it is finding some support here. Want to see it continue and push back up. I missed the memo, Mr. Brave Toaster. Now I'm gonna have to forgive you. Okay, you know now. You know now. So let's go over to Caspa after we did our little lesson there on the trend-based fib extensions. Okay, maybe we'll throw that in. Like the halfway show before the alts is like how we use a tool so that we can make sure that you guys catch all the good stuff and you get some like learning tools along the way. But Caspa in a downtrend, looking like a juicy buy, retesting previous highs here. And nonetheless, coming back and just doing its thing here with this downtrend. Okay, and it did this thing before, right, where it was definitely suppressed, right? So you can say history is repeating itself. It tends to rhyme, all that good stuff. However, you are swinging down here, getting bought back up. Same kind of look across the board is going to be typical here, where we are looking for this to create higher lows and higher highs. And right now, it has taken out the previous low here, so you can see we're looking for a back test on Caspa. How do you draw this? Like this, I would suggest. So we are revisiting here, looking for that bounce at 12.9. Now we do have key levels here, okay? So don't get it twisted. We do have key levels here. Look at that. Coming right in. Buy zone on Caspa given yesterday. Okay, 12.8. 12.8 has been my buy zone on Caspa forever. You could have got 12.3 yesterday, okay? Nonetheless, I do believe that Caspa has such a great narrative behind it and will continue to fire off in the upcoming future. So for me, you want to see this continue its work up. We can pull a fib here from swing low to swing high. Okay, just to get some confluence, swing low to swing high. 786 bounce platinum pocket. Okay, so looking for that continuation, getting above this key area right here, which is right around 13.7, holding 12.8. Okay, that's going to be key. Downtrend, want to see it break, continue to put in higher lows and higher highs. When Caspa decides to go, don't miss the train. Okay, don't miss the train. You can wait for the curling up and then the kaboom, right? The kaboom is what we want to catch, right? And then the continuation kaboom, right? So right now we're waiting for the curling up and then the kaboom. So something like this, trending sideways, holding that support, and then the breakout, right, to the upside. Something like that on Casper would be great. But right now, cautionary tale because of Bitcoin rolling over in a short-term downtrend. We want to see Bitcoin obviously find that trajectory to the upside where it is making higher highs and higher lows on the way up so that we can look to benefit from the movements of an altcoin to the upside, right? That's a big 20% move versus, Bitcoin maybe moves 6%, right? So this is sponsored by Otter Gang Water. If you do want to support the channel, just put in gang in the chat and hit the like button because everything is free here. Even our Discord. Trade setups and everything. So, free. Take what you want. See you later tonight, Otter Gang, Billy Goat Tails, guys. We'll see you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Much love to you, my man. Did you see 3 AI coins that are going to merge? Hi, man. Shoe. Yes. Bet AI, Ocean Protocol, and another one. becoming ASI. Okay, cool. Cool, man. Hopefully they do well. I hold a big old bag of render. That's my AI play. Bang bang. Hopefully that continues to pump. Render's doing good. Okay, so that's my ideas for Caspa right now. Let's go over to Injective. Whew, Injective, $32. What a buy. Okay, what a buy. What a buy, what a buy. Okay, I've been buying Injective 37. I even bought up here at 42. Okay, buying the tops. Okay, I'm not too concerned. But we came down into our very, very critical buy zone. Okay, our critical buy zone here, right around $30. Okay, massive moves up. This does not mess around. When it moves, it moves. Okay, this was a beautiful 2x here from this consolidation. So we are consolidating yet again, higher highs, higher lows, all the way through here. A little all-time highs. Okay, and how would you have predicted this, Andy? Question: how would you predict these highs and where you're going to top out? Swing high, do swing low, right? Oh, look at that. Pretty dang close, 272, 618, just missing it by a hair. Okay, very nice prediction tool like we just went over. Swing low, to swing high, to swing low. Oh, the 272, 2618 area. See? Confluence, 1618, hitting the highs here. Okay, so predictive tools. Learn how to use them. They will make you money, right? Tools that make you money. That's the ones you want to learn. Looking at Injective here, we want to see support being held. Okay, and we have just come down to this key level of support. We can see we've had a little bit of a push up since then, just like Bitcoin. Okay, a little 5-6% move, pushing back up after dropping down this low. You can see how deep the anchor wave is. This is typically strong to the upside once we get that move. Okay, the 12-hour is posturing to the upside, looking to come back to the zero line, and you can see stochastic is flattening out. That's a very good sign in the short term. However, we do want to see established kind of movement from Bitcoin and then Injective to continue its work upwards. I do believe this is a great area for a possible buy, not financial advice, but we want to see the structure being formed of a reversal to the upside, hopefully giving us a lot of confluence, right? Building it up and helping us make that money on Injective. You smoked my wrench. What's going on? We got Brumbelow in here. What's going on, my man? I'll be on top of the influence from the right amount of Satoshis. Trade Intuition in the chat. What's going on, my man? Hope you're doing well. Much love to you. Guys, go check out Trade Intuition. Guy does a great live show. He has so much alpha. He helps you guys make money. Transparent, kind guy. Much love to you. If BTC rolls over, Injective will fill those swing SPs below. Risky play, no matter the support. Absolutely. So you're right. You're right. So I always say this is this is like, you know, the Lion King. Okay, this is a Lion King. Okay, this is Pride Rock. You got the big Pride Rock, and then Rafiki comes out to the edge here, right? And Rafiki is showing you Simba, right? Rafiki is holding Simba. Okay, we'll use the otter as Simba here. We'll shrink down the otter. Okay, Rafiki is showing you Simba. Okay, now, if you want to long here, you need to have a strong stop loss, okay? That's a market order stop loss. That is a strong one, because if Rafiki drops Simba, okay, off of Pride Rock, you do not have a lot of support below you, okay? Okay, so you want to be sure to be using a strong stop loss when you're on the edge of a consolidation with very to little volume below you, okay? If you pull the volume within, never mind the support here, but if you pull the volume within this area here, you can see you got piss bugger all, as my missus would say, to the downside. Maybe here, but definitely here, right? So don't let Uncle Scar throw you over the cliff, okay? Don't let him throw you over the cliff. If you are longing from any kind of position, and this applies to all coins, okay? You want to have a strong stop loss because you will get liquidated, okay? You will get liquidated, and that's no joke, okay? That's no joke. So you want to be very careful with any kind of long down at these levels. You can see these wicks on injective are very threatening, okay? They will grab you and knock you out. So you want to wait for that confluence of market returning to the upside, okay? You're in a very aggressive downtrend. Bitcoin rolls over. Injective's going for a good old skydive, okay? So be very cautious with anything like that, okay? Snow White is racist. Oh, this is what my chat talks about. Asking for engagement and dud after dud. Where are all the admins at? This is the Disney Channel. No hype, no hype. Whoa. Oh man. You guys are special, man. I've been in here, but my phone keeps ringing. I keep taking the calls and I keep having to play catch up. I'm caught up again. It's time for the phone to ring. Oh yeah, you guys are great. I appreciate every single one of you. So you are seeing a little bit of support coming in here. However, you want to see Bitcoin create those higher highs, and you want to see, I would really like to see money coming back into the market here. This does look pretty ugly, where you can see this kind of trend to the downside on money. So you want to see this kind of reverse and put it to the upside here. Right now, we can see the bottoming, and we want to see anchor trigger waves to the upside, creating higher highs and higher lows, taking out previous highs here. So we really want to see that break of structure continuation. So we're not longing this. We're longing when we get that very confirmed structure to the upside where we're getting reversal signals indicating that we are making higher highs and higher lows, and then we can benefit from that long trend. For now, DCA, if you're buying this on spot, I'm definitely a big holder of Injective. So it's obviously not financial advice. It's just for you guys to make sure that you are doing your own due diligence and using good risk management. Okay, going over to Ordi. So Ordi is looking, okay, consolidating. Now, most things I'm going to say are bleeding out, and you're going to wait for support and resistance to come in. And you can see that we have clearly marked out some clear highs and lows and some key areas that we are going to be interested in going forward. Now, let's find out where we are trading just below. Okay, so we do have a very thick shelf of volume here. Okay, and we marked this out yesterday, I believe. So this is your thick shelf of volume. If you lose 55, you're coming back down within this range here between, I would say, 49 and 55. So you lose this support here, right? This shelf of volume that we have here, right? This is our shelf. If you lose that, you're back within this range here. So we want to hold this area here. Looking at market cipher, we can see we're getting a 4-hour VWAP crossover. Money's coming out though. Cautious. That's what that says, right? When money is coming down, but VWAP's coming up, that's a divergence, right? We trust money first. Money is king, right? Then momentum waves, then VWAP, okay? Momentum wave is also posturing. So it's like 2-to-1 for VWAP and momentum waves. However, money is king always. So we want to see that established support. Just like anything that we are looking at today is the established support. Otherwise, it's a bear flag. It is simply a bear flag, and it's going to continue downwards until structure is formed and we see that continuation to the upside. But note, key levels of support that were marked out, but we really want to stay above 55 in order to continue bullish to the upside, and that's going to be the key to higher prices here. After that, then you want to see, I would suggest right here, you can see how, just by looking at the charts, you can see key levels of support and resistance. You really want to see yourselves get above this area, which was held as support multiple times. You can see it took quite the amount of volume to push us through here and get back down to these levels here. So for me, you are still in a higher low, so you're still making higher low. You could look for that continuation upwards, okay? Established support's going to be the key. The key. Message retracted. I want to know what you said, Mark Dutch. We're going to start another poll pretty soon. Are you guys enjoying the new 2-hour live streams, guys? I hope you are. I mean, I'm losing my voice already. Now, this is a common question. If you had a superpower, which one would it be? I'm going to give you the good ones. I'm not going to give you the funny ones today, okay? Okay? And what's the fun? I'll give you. Oh, you guys are all going to pick this one. I want to know, if you had a superpower, which one would it be? Besides being able to shoot Bitcoin out of your forehead. Oh my God, David Brumbelow, 0.214 makes a lot more sense than 0.236 with the 2.04 and the 786 is the reciprocal line of the. Oh, you lost me, bro. I'm thinking Fibonacci sequence. I knew you guys were all gonna pick teleport, man. You guys. You guys are all picking some weird ass superpowers, man. You all want to control minds and shit. Mind control. To what extent, though? Like, to what extent, man? To what extent, man? You guys are crazy. So, yeah, with order, you're definitely looking to hold these levels here, and then your key resistance is definitely going to be around $61. Okay, and look for that continuation upwards. Otherwise, you're flagging, you're breaking down to the downside. Your key level of support is 55. If you lose that, you're coming down to 51. Okay, you guys are my favorite, man. Like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I remember when I used to just talk to Nick Musgrave, Jonathan Schaefer, and Lunar Beach's Crypto, and I'd beg them for a like and a subscribe. Oh, man, the good old days, man, the good old days. Going back in time would be sweet. If I could turn back time. Whew. Okay, looking at Wild Thing. Wow. Okay, so a lot of things getting that, that correction here. Pretty insane kind of move here. So let's mark out some key shelves of volume, where we're at, where we're looking to go, how we're looking to get there, and what is important on the chart, okay? Where are our key areas for entry, and where are we finding support, okay? You can see how well the volume profile actually does work here, just with the confluence of the chart as well. So you're like, okay, how did he mark out all these stupid lines? These lines aren't going to help at all. Yes, they are, because we isolate price. Okay, by isolating price, we give ourselves an opportunity to look for beautiful confluence. Okay, you can pull this here. You can see swing low to swing high. So you do have confluence down below here with your 272. There's multiple ways of doing it, but you can see this is aggressive, okay? Very aggressive here. Coming down, you can track the momentum to the downside. Very, very steep, okay? Very, very steep. Looking for support to be found, right? Support to be found. Now, we've found some levels that we've had reactions on prices from before, so we're going to add those to our charts. Now, these aren't going to be perfect. However, they are going to guide us to where we can look for those reactions. Okay, we can also pull a fib. Let's go over to our 4 hour and let's pull a fib from swing low to swing high here. And you can see we're bouncing off of the 786 macro looking range here. And look at that support and resistance area at 6.72. two coming in with beautiful confluence. So that's going to be my key area because it has multiple confluences. Okay, now let's go into the 1 hour. Let's get into the nitty gritty where we zoom in and take a look at price action on Market Cipher. So Market Cipher is suggesting right now that money is coming out dramatically and we have a red dot. So for me, this is simply a bear flag, and let's see if we do find support. Now we did say that this is going to be key support with our 786 right around 6.73. Okay, so that's going to be where we mark out here and we look for support to be held. Okay, if we lose that, we do have some levels below us around 6.5 and 6. Okay, so 6.5 and 6 psychological numbers as well. Look for that to hold on WLD. Now, I do not hold this, but I do believe that anything that is down below these levels can be a possible great buying opportunity. Now, this is not financial advice, but you can see we have had an astronomical breakout here of almost 5x, okay? Massive, massive move. We want to see that continue. However, a little bit of a cool off like this is definitely going to shake out a lot of people, right? Oh, why didn't I take profits at the top? Blah, 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 right? So for us, we want to see support hold here and that continuation upwards. What's going to lead to that? And that is definitely Bitcoin moving onwards and upwards from where it's at right now. Seems to be holding 66,000 from that double bottom trade that we took this morning. So for everyone who took that trade or who's in that long, congratulations to you guys. Much love, man. That's awesome. Love seeing you guys win. So let's go over to HNT. HNT in the place to be. Boom, 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 boom. All right. It's kind of interesting how these all look very similar, okay? Very, very similar. How we can see that, you know, if you Lion King this thing, remember, Pride Rock, okay? Rafiki, up top. You don't use a stop loss here, you're going to plummet to your death, okay? Okay? It's a circle of life. Okay, so we do have some key levels of support we're going to mark out below us here that we did find previous resistance from before, okay? If not, you're falling all the way back down to $3.20. The bull market's off, run away, sell your bags, never come back again. No, I'm not that kind of fudster, okay? So you can see you're clearly making higher highs or lower lows and lower highs on the way down here. Yeah, and your key level of resistance is going to be here, so make sure you're aware of that. You really want to get above $6, and let's call it 50 cents. 6.50 is going to be your target. And now you want to track this momentum to the downside as well, where you are looking for that continuation breakout. Okay, so the breakout, meaning you're putting in good support where we are right now. Okay, good support around 550, and you want to see it get above 650. Okay, you got a big move in between that, which is about 15%. So what do? You get into it, you look at it, and you look for it to create higher highs and higher lows. Right now, you're not doing so. Right now, you're making lower lows. So you want to see this get above here. That's going to be your good indication of 1, 2, 3 moves, okay? With something like this, with bottoming, you want to find 3 moves. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Then you look for this higher low continuation, okay? You can draw a trend line like this. You can pull a fib, something like this when you get your swing high up to here. 786 golden pocket, okay? Many ways to trade this, but you want to see structure being formed on the bounce, okay? If you don't have that structure, you're looking for more downside, okay? You're looking for this to roll over. Okay, so you got your key support 550. The next one coming in at 475, right? 475. Clear downtrend. Bitcoin's doing to them again. Okay, so structure to the upside. You can see this bottomed out. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. You can ride that little trade up to the trend line. Okay, same kind of deal here. Higher high, higher low. You want higher high. Enter at higher low. Break out of that trend line. Okay, and that's going to hopefully get us to higher prices. But right now, we are in an aggressive downtrend. due to Bitcoin dumping. So that's what we're going to keep our eyes peeled on, is Bitcoin, in order to build confluence within our altcoins and make those profits, okay? Going over to Algo Rand, Algo Fam, whatever you want to call it. We've got you. Sheesh. Everything getting a little dumperelli, man. Everything getting a little dumperelli. Let's pull some volume across this biatch and take a look here. Whew. My God. Okay. Mr. Algorand, Mr. Anderson. What's going on, chat? Hope you're having a good day. Lifer helps me have SMA every morning. God bless Lifer. Hope he's doing well. 12 Big Dow, a lot of upside. I'm looking for a long YGG. Nick Musgrave, guys, if we missed your alts, make sure to tune in tomorrow. We live Monday to Friday. Chuck them up early. First come, first serve. That's the one. We got 120 people here. 91 likes, guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys. We got a free Discord. We're here Monday to Friday. We are doing our first ever 2-hour live stream today. Popping our 2-hour cherry. Getting live with you guys. We even had to bring the electrolytes with us today to make sure that we bring you guys as much alpha as possible, to make sure that you guys get all the goodies, okay? Hey, Alex, got late. Can you summarize the TA on BTC, please, at the end of the stream? Absolutely, Reaper. I'll always go back to the BTC at the end of the stream just to kind of summarize all those goodies for you guys. Or you could go and rewind and play me at 2x, which is kind of unbearable, and watch that beginning of the stream with the TA top-down analysis where I go into more detail with BTC, and I always do that first because why? BTC is the North Star. We look at BTC to build confluence within the rest of the market, right? With BTC, the dollar index, and the S&P 500. Combine those three with total 2 and total 3, alongside with a little bit of Bitcoin dominance and all that kind of good stuff to kind of get a big North Star. Where are we going? And then we can apply that to the altcoins. And by doing that, we've been pretty successful. Okay? We've been crushing it. So going over to Algo, let's see what we got here, okay? Big rollover, aggressive downtrend, okay? That's going to be the theme right now. You can see that very aggressive downtrend, finding some support here nonetheless. So let's see. We got 22.77. 2s and 7s, guys. We're betting on 2s and 7s. We do not want to see these lows taken out, okay? These lows get taken out. We are in a much more bigger downtrend than we expect, okay? So if we do bounce from here, we can expect higher prices, okay? And to climb back up this kind of price action mountain, right? If we lose these levels, then it's going to be ugly, okay? It's going to be ugly. So 2277 we're looking to hold as support. Getting into our 12-hour, I just wanted to take a look at Market Cipher, see what Market Cipher does. And if you aren't using Market Cipher, what the heck are you doing, man? Get into that Market Cipher life, man. That's what it's all about here. So you can see higher high, lower high. It's trying. It's actually just a smidge lower here, a smidge lower. So you can see that's a hidden bullish divergence, okay? Hidden bullish divergence with a higher high, a lower low, okay? With the hidden, because it's hiding behind the rock up top, okay? You can see VWAP posturing to the upside. Money flow has crossed over to the red, which is concerning. So we want to see this turn back up, create a anchor trigger wave to the upside, and create that momentum coming back into the market. Bitcoin's obviously going to lead the way. Going over to the 4-hour, what can we see? Beautiful VWAP crossover. Money coming out. We want to see money come back in. And we also want to see this momentum wave come and continue upwards with an anchor and a trigger wave. This can come down and like this. Anchor trigger. Continuation to the upside. Okay. We've had a little bit of relief here since Bitcoin's double bottom. But we're going to have to take a look at Bitcoin at the end of the stream just to kind of build confluence. But we're holding 66,000. I can see over here. So that's a good sign. Okay. Going over to the 3-hour. Yeah, very much the same where you see money coming back into the market. You're trying to hold support here, right? So you're typically looking for higher highs and higher lows or bullish divergence on the price action here. So what can you see? It's not very clear, but on a lot of other charts, you're getting lower lows and higher highs, okay, but not on here. So you could be anticipating a swing failure pattern with bullish momentum coming in, okay? Anchor trigger, swing failure pattern, very bullish signal on a lower term time frame for Algorand. So watch these key levels as support, and then clearly you want to get above 24 cents. Look for that kind of market structure to continue its work upwards. If not, then you're looking to roll over to the downside. So be very cautious here. Your downside level that is kind of make or break before losing is 22.77 as we started off with. And you can see you do have a little bit of support down here, right around 20, let's call it 22 cents. However, the bigger support is definitely right here around 21 cents. So cautionary tale here on Algorand, but definitely. Can you explain about the theory about lows and highs taken out and continuing the trend? Yeah, so it's very simple market structure kind of deal. So you got higher highs and higher lows here, right? Now, this trend would be broken, right, if we took out this low here, right? So this would be a break of structure to the downside because you've taken out this low, okay? That's very simply putting it, right? Or you could see a failure to make a higher high here, right? And then a reversal. That would be taking out this low as well. And it can work in the opposite direction. So right now, we're in a downtrend, right? So we want to see this low make a higher low initially, right there. Then we want to see this higher high take out this high here. And then we're looking to enter on a higher low, okay? Very simple market structure, but we want to do that for anticipating trend reversals, bottoming signals, or if we're making a downtrend like we are right now, where we're coming down, we want to see a swing failure pattern with bullish divergence. That is where you see a lower low, but a higher high on the divergence, where you're getting a bullish divergence to the upside. This is typically a very quick wick to the downside, grabbing liquidity and then heading upwards, okay? So there's very key ways to identify these on the charts, but you can identify them all throughout any kind of chart here. So you can see here, let's zoom in, and you can see the break of structure here, okay? You can see higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. That broke this structure. Now this continues to the down, right? Okay, so this would be your opportunity. Now you're looking for that higher low, you continue, or higher, lower high continuation to the downside. Same with here, reversal signal, right? Where is the signal here? You failed to continue to make a higher high here. You made a higher low, you came down, you broke structure here, suggesting a downwards trend line, right? So in a shorter term time frame, I use this all the time to kind of identify where we're at and what we're looking at. So we're on the 5-minute chart here, and we bottomed today, right? So what happened today? We had a swing failure pattern, okay? So higher high, right? Swing failure pattern right there. Bullish divergence here. Exactly what I was talking about. Continuation to the upside. Breaking structure of the downtrend. Continuation to the upside, okay? So that's your break of structure right there. I hope that explains it for you. But that's just market structure, understanding the way the market moves, and just how I'm looking for these to reverse, and definitely how I'm looking for them to continue to change directions, and how we identify them. They're so important as well. On what time frames you consider those market structure changes as valid? As I can see a lot of structures on low time frames, Alex. So it depends on what your trade time frame is. For me, I like confirmations on the 15-minute time frame. That's kind of where I'm at, because I typically am entering on the 5-minute, looking for structure on the 15-minute, and looking for the overall trend on the 1 hour. But that all pertains to your trading strategy and how you trade. If you're a swing trader, you might be on the 4-hour, right? It's all depending on how you trade as a trader, okay? Going over to Ondo. Ondo. Look at real world assets, man. This could be an opportunity to get into Ondo or Soil. Soil is a real world asset as well, getting a nice bounce right now. While everything is dumping, soil is bouncing. There you go. Larry Fink's coin, possibly soil or Ondo. We'll have to wait and find out. Okay, so looking at this here, pulling our fib across or our volume across, looking at where key levels of support and resistance are and where we're looking to match up price action. Okay, so we can mark out here. There's a big volume node here. We have our volume marked out above, and you can see we came down and tested these previous highs here. Pardon me for a second. And we're looking for that continuation to the upside. We're doing 2 hours today. You guys got to be patient with me, man. We're trying our best here to answer all your questions while bringing you guys all the alpha we can. So let's continue our work here and continue this TA. Look at this coming back down into our golden pocket 786 area, looking for that continuation. Whenever price moves up aggressively, we are definitely looking for price to retest previous highs. Now, where are the previous highs? They are right here. Big move up, never retested. Okay, so retesting now. Look for that continuation to the upside, right? Finding some support here, looking for that reversal coming in. Look at this. 4-hour VWAP coming to the upside. Money is green as ever, a lot greener than a lot of other assets, and our stochastics is still above the 0 line here. Looking for that curvature to the upside and continuation, okay? Going to the 3, the 2. Yeah, looking all right, looking all right. A little bit of scam wickety wick bickety here. So look for that structure to continue its way upwards. You can see a little bit of a low, little bit of structure here. So looking at this, you can see you came down, you bottomed, you put in a higher, you took out this high. So, okay, here's a good example. You took out that high there, right? So the example here is this is your higher or your lower high here. You bottomed, you took out that lower high here. So this is your entry to a continuation price action. Now you have put in still a higher low and you're still higher low here, right? So until you take out this low here from this price action here, you still are you're still bullish. You're still in an uptrend, okay? Because this low is still higher than, or this low is still lower than this low here. So unless we roll over and come down here, then you're looking for a swing failure double bottom pattern with the continuation here and looking good with money coming back in, okay? So just I'll try to do the lessons as we get through the TA, and hopefully we can bring you enough knowledge so that we all make that money together. But Ondo, right now, real world assets, we failed to get above the high here. So that's a sign of we might be coming down for a double bottom pattern, looking for that continuation. I see a little bit of a head and shoulders there as well. So a little bit of patience will prevail with all of this good stuff. Much love to every single one of you guys here. You guys are killing it. Thank you guys for your support. We got 115 people in here. Let's get those likes up. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, being here. First 2-hour live stream, trying to get through all of these alts. My guys, holy smokes. This is a full-time job, eh? I never thought I'd be doing this, man. You guys are great. Thank you for supporting the channel. Much love to every single one of you guys. Hopefully, Bitcoin can find its legs in these next hours coming up. Looking at Bitcoin, it came up to our rejection zone, and it has not been able to get above it. Okay, so Bitcoin definitely stalling out here. We could be looking for a little Asia dumperelli, and hopefully we'll see what transpires from Bitcoin's price action today. Okay, let's go over to SEI. SEI. We'll just call it Sensei. Brewberry and B Team Crypto are the senseis of the Otter Gang. And if you don't believe me, they sent me, I believe they sent me a selfie. They sent me a selfie of them, like just doing some warm-ups. And like, guys, these guys are like total Otter Gang candle ass whooping ninjas, man. These guys are like Who is your daddy and what does he do? Because I know B Team Crypto got some kung fu fighting. What's going on? Tom Crown's in the chat. What's going on, my brother? Hope you're doing well, man. What about this dump, man? What about this dump? Much love to you guys. Tom Crown in the chat. I'm so grateful for Tom. He's got, man, this guy's been around for, what is it, 5 years? And like, my God, this guy's always been such a straight shooter. 102,000 subscribers now. My God, this guy, all I gotta say is binge this guy's shorts, man. This guy is the best shorts in the planet, man. This guy crushes it. Great live streams. Chair pow. I mean, all of us, like, I send everybody for you, for your chair pow. I just watch your chair pow all day long, man. We love you, Tom Crown. Thank you for dropping in and blessing our stream, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Mr. Chair Pow Pow himself coming through, blessing the stream. We love you, Tom Crown. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for providing so much alpha to so many people out there. And congratulations on the 100,000 subscribers, man. That is awesome, bro. And no one deserves it more than you. And I think I tweeted that out. I'm like, no one deserves this more than Tom Crown. You are definitely part of the giver's gain, like giving it away for free. Much love to you, bro. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Who has short shorts? So let's go over to Say. Ooh, all the things he said, all the things he said. So look at that Say, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. You could be looking at 60 cents Say, man. So we're definitely going to be cautious here. Yeah. Okay. So we have some key levels here on Say that we are kind of holding. I wouldn't say we're fully holding, but we got to be patient here and let price come to us. But we're definitely seeing a massive sell-off on SEI. Okay. And you can see how aggressive this was and continues to be. Okay. So for me, it's establishing that footing. It's establishing that structure where we have definitely looking to bottom here. Oof. Oh, it's not looking good for SEI. Okay, so coming down quite aggressively, retesting the previous highs. You could come down all the way down to the 62 cents. However, you are looking to form that structure down here. But if Bitcoin continues to roll over, you can expect the same for SEI. Now, you can track momentum to the downside on some of these, but I don't know what to say about this. It's just it looks nasty, man. This does not look good in comparison to a lot of other things that have taken a beating. Okay, so SEI, yes, bullish narrative, but not coming to any key supports right now. Holding up the fort, but looks like it wants to roll over right now with the lower lows and looking like it wants to. It's hard to say. See what I did there? No, it doesn't look good, man. Doesn't look good. Going over to the 4-hour market cipher, you can see you're getting all these multiple green dots, double green dots, but money is just coming out. Okay, money is just coming out. Even with a VWAP crossover, you're not really getting that push to the upside. Looking here on the daily, even. Let's see the daily. Yeah, money flow on the daily is just holding on by a sliver, but very much coming out. And it's still got room to go, in my opinion. So for me right now, patience with this. Look for that support to be formed, and definitely, hopefully, we can see some structure being held here. Overall, though, SEI has had a very, very bullish narrative nonetheless. So we've seen massive gains, and it doesn't mean that this thing's cooked, right? It just definitely means that we are coming down to retest previous levels. We're below the 786 here. Yeah, it doesn't look good. We could possibly be coming all the way down to 58 cents if we see that rollover on Bitcoin. Okay, so cautionary tale. Wait for that structure to be formed on a lower term time frame, and hopefully we can see that form, break down out of this downwards trend line, form some higher highs and higher lows and get above our key level here right around 75 cents, okay? And that's going to be crucial just because you can see that, you know, with a lot of these things that have these push-ups, they do typically retest previous highs. So this would be the retest of previous highs, but you do have two very big volume areas. One down here, one up here, right? So if you fall back into this area, which we are on the brink of, you're looking to oscillate and trend sideways within this area versus up here. And then getting above this 75 cents area is going to be harder. But once you get up there, then you can look to oscillate up there and then hopefully continue work upwards. But right now it looks as though you're falling back within this area. So you can isolate price by simply pulling your fixed range volume profile within this area here. And then you can look for price to return either to your point of control or this first volume node here. So you can mark out both, and then you can look for price to come back down to 67 is our first stop. And then you can see that 63 would follow that, okay? And hopefully that gives you some key levels for SEI. Do not say, Alex. Insane, mate. Thank you so much, Mark Dutch, for being here. Moon Boot Boy. Wesley Vanderbrack. What's going on, man? Dave Digital. All you guys just giggling in the chat, man. Much love to all you guys. Thank you, Tom, for dropping by. Much love to you. Alex, when BTC dumping, all the other altcoins are dumping. Does that mean a sell-off for altcoins also, or just the altcoins following BTC? So for me, it's the way the market typically works, right? So to make it as simple as possible, you got fiat money, you got Bitcoin, you got, let's say, Ethereum and Solana, and then high, medium, and low caps, okay? And people put money into Bitcoin, then Bitcoin rotates into ETH and Solana, and then you get these rotations into high, medium, and lows, okay? So this is kind of where the money kind of flows, and then it all flows back into Bitcoin, then flows back into fiat, okay? And that's kind of the cycle that we look at. However, when Bitcoin gets demolished, these things naturally rotate back into Bitcoin, okay? So that's typically how I've seen it happen and how I track it as well. And you can follow this, like if you go over to total 3 right here, which is the total crypto total market cap excluding BTC and Ethereum, you can see the total shit it's taken today to the downside, okay? So that's just money coming out of total 3 back into Bitcoin, and you can see probably Bitcoin dominance. That's our Bitcoin futures. Where's our dominance chart? Bitcoin dominance is pretty flat, okay? In comparison to total 3, Bitcoin dominance is actually going to the upside today because of that rotation, okay? So that's very easy to see. However, you need to understand the way the market rotates into one another in order to kind of profit from this, but also know that, you know, it's kind of funny how like Bitcoin dumps 5% and everything else dumps 5%. It's like, how do they all make that work together, right? And it's definitely all coincided with that. And you can track that through total 1, 2, and 3. Bitcoin dominance. ETH Bitcoin charts, also another one I do like as well, where you can see that this tracks ETH into Ethereum over Bitcoin, right? And that's also another way of tracking it as well. We need a mod in here. What's going on with you guys? The chart doesn't even show meme season. Well, meme season is tonight at Billy Goat Tales, guys. If you didn't get the memo, well, I'm giving it to you yet again. Billy Goat Tales, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Crypto Billy in the chat. Reminder is set. We have shared this out. We will be sharing it out later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in our Discord. Much love to Billy Goat Tales and Crypto Billy himself, man. God bless you, bro. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're doing a 2-hour live stream, Billy. This is our 2-hour live stream cherry pop, man. Who would have thought some guy just coming out in Australia, just coming out and saying, hey, I'm going to do some live streams and try to help people. Who'd be doing 2-hour live streams. My God, my God. Let's go over to Dot. Man, we only have 9 minutes. We got to speed this thing up. Dot IMX AGIX. Dot. Okay, Dot probably getting destroyed. It is. Okay, lower low. Do we got a bullish divergence here? Whew. Poor Dot, man. Dot's just been getting beaten up. Oh, let's go to 12-hour. Oh, no. This is just ugly. Money's coming out. Dot's dumping. Doesn't look good, okay? That's the TA on Dot. No, that's not the TA on Dot, okay? Dot's quite suppressed, okay? We were looking at Dot to get to like, what was it, $15, $16? Yeah, we were like, there's not much in the way of Dot getting up to $16, and it still is quite suppressed. Okay, so this could be a potential opportunity. Not financial advice, but definitely looking like it has potential to go up to previous all-time highs, which is actually a bigger move than, like, let's say a Solana or a Cardano or any of those. So it's definitely undervalued and wanting to push, okay? Dot definitely got up a lot higher. You can see if you go on your weekly chart, we were all the way up at, $50, and we're only trading at, what, $8 right now? Right? So that is a 5x guaranteed. And if you think this bull run is going to be better than the last one, then you could be definitely looking at more than a 5x on Dot, which is kind of cool. So also make sure you're doing that kind of due diligence for yourself when you're buying into altcoins, right? What hasn't moved and what has potential to move, right? And by doing that, you can give yourself more profits, and profits are positive, okay? So looking for here, very aggressive downtrend, holding support here. We have a couple levels of support along the way here, 850 and 820, okay? And look for those two hold and that structure to be formed, and then the continuation upwards, making higher highs and higher lows on the way up, okay? That's it for Dot. Lots of potential, though, in my opinion. Keep your eyes peeled on Dot. Going over to IMX, the game, the immutable. IMX, okay? IMX clearly dropping down, same kind of deal. Probably looks like a 786 retracement level. Let's pull swing low to swing high. 786 on the nose. Okay, bouncing off of that, looking for that continuation to the upside. So similar thing. Very aggressive downtrend. You want to see support being held and higher lows being created. Until you see something like that, you're looking to get on the higher low, okay? Let the higher high form and then look for your higher low to continue that move here. Now you can see you've had a little bit of an aggressive sell-off, but you've had these before, okay? So this is just a little dip down. We could look for support to be held. Our big one coming in right around $2.32. And then let's pull some volume over as well to kind of get an idea of this range. Yeah, and you clearly have some support here. So you don't want to lose that because you're definitely coming all the way back down to here, which is $2.40. So you're very much at a very much breaking off point. So you got to be careful with any of this here to the downside. Okay, very, very cautious. You can see you had a little bit of support here, but nonetheless, this is pretty aggressive. I would just track the downtrend here and try to give yourself an idea of when this momentum is broken and how you can look for the breakout, retest, continuation like we took today on Bitcoin. Okay? Let's go over to AGIX. Oh, I missed it. AGIX, Bybit. Okay, I always go to Bybit because of the volume. It seems to be the best for accuracy. Don't forget to make sure that you transfer your Bybit or whatever exchanges you're using to the exchange that you're using. So Bybit, my Bitcoin on BINGX is $30 difference than what Bybit is. So AGIX, you know this narrative ain't done. You know this beautiful, beautiful AI narrative ain't done. Okay, you can see the big sell-off here coming down below our golden pocket. We have key level of support here at the 786. That's going to be crucial. Let's see if that psychological $1 can hold and continue to the upside. Okay, a little bit of a aggressive sell-off recently, guys, but nonetheless, definitely looking okay in my opinion. And Alex, crypto, can you check? For you, Jonathan Schaefer, can we check? Come on, man. We will always show up for you, my man. Exact ticker, whatever the heck this is. Oh, man. What is this? OCD coin. Put a 1 in the chat if you have the OCD. Not the coin, just the OCD, guys. Whew. This crazy, man. This is some crazy token here. Put a 1 in the chat for the OCD. I know you know me, OCD in the chat. Yeah, bro, this is ugly, man. This is ugly. Why would you do this to me after a 2-hour live stream cherry pop? I appreciate you, brother. Much love. You can see, okay, you can track this downtrend here. You can see that you have clear, lots of 1s in the chat. Lots of 1s. This is your buy zone, bro. Yeah, I'd expect to cool off just like everything else. And you can see your resistance would lie right here. So your buy zone is 005. Let's call it 005. And then your resistance is 009. Okay. And anything in between is totally up to you. Not financial advice, nonetheless. Going back over to Bitcoin. One last recap. We got 3 minutes left. Thank you guys so much for being here. My God, I'm going to need a lozenge when we finish this live stream. But you can see we've come up to our sell wall and we have been rejected. Okay, so we could be looking for that Asia dump tonight, coming back down. Where's our buy level? Ooh, we want to pull a fib from swing low to swing high. You can see the rejection here coming in with confluence of our previous resist line. So let's see if we can bounce from there. If not, guys, we failed to get above this high here. Okay, so this to me is bearish. Okay, we failed to get above here. Look for that bounce. However, look for the higher high, higher low. Okay, prior to. Okay, coming down to these levels, we want to see continuation. We want to see this come down here. And we want to see either a lower low hit or bullish divergence to the upside. Okay, but very cautious nonetheless on Bitcoin. I would no trade right now. Wait for some support either to be formed or for this high to be taken out, okay? Then you look for your retest and continuation to the upside. We got 2 sell levels. We got a little bit of a buy area at 65, 200, okay? Do your own research. Smack that dang like button. Support the channel however you want. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. It's been a good one. It's been a good one. 2-hour stream. First one. Hoo-wee. We got up to like 150 viewers. We've had a lot of people drop through. Come say hello. I mean, we have 667 views in total for the live stream. So many of you guys supporting the channel. Guys, go over to Billy Goat Tales tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless you, and peace out.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. soul. Crypto.